Well, to be frank, Ronald, I got this apartment by a ruse.
A ruse, Marty? What kind of ruse?
Oh, a pretty nasty one. I frightened the last tenants away. I told them I saw a dead man sitting here in this window.
No, not really. How clever of you. Of course there was.
Oh, no. You see, I live across the street, directly across, in that apartment there with the striped curtain.
Oh?
One night, just sitting there late, I got an amusing thought. There was a kind of shadow across this chair, the one there that you're sitting in. It reminded me a little bit of a corpse. And it came to me that it might be fun to create a great part, a character, a corpse that wasn't there.
Well, I don't follow you. Quite.
Some actors need a play, Ronald, to create a role. Others, the great ones, work out their own dramas. I proceeded to invent a part for myself. I was the eyewitness, the innocent bystander across the street who saw a corpse in here, and I kept seeing it, and finally, by the power of suggestion, it became real enough to frighten them away.
Very clever. Wasn't it rather drastic?
I'd always hoped we'd be neighbors, Ronald. As a matter of fact, the whole idea for this thing came to me that day in October when you turned me down for that part outside of Sardi's, remember?
Oh.
You said you were looking for a place then.
Did I?
Oh, yes. It was then I thought how nice it would be to see you right across the street, sitting in this window. I simply had to bring it about.
Well, I have...
No, Ronald. Don't get up yet. I'm not through.
Really, old boy, I'm afraid the gang at the theater, you know, they don't even know that I'm here.
They'll wait. People always wait for you, don't they, Ronald? I could call them for you, of course, but the phone's been disconnected.
Well, I'm afraid that I'm... which way's the door, old boy? Now, really, Marty, it's been very kind of you.
What's the matter? Don't you like the apartment, Ronald? Aren't you going to take it after all my work?
Oh, yes, I like it very much. The door's locked.
Yes, Ronald. I'm afraid you'll have to find your way out alone. Yeah. That'll keep you quiet. Silence always became you better than all that ranting and glibness and charm, Ronald. And now I've got the part for you. A part to end all parts. You play it entirely in a chair. There isn't much action, not a line to say. You just sit, Ronald. You sit in this chair by the window. Yeah. It'll be the greatest performance of your career. You liked to hog all the fattest roles for yourself, didn't you? Well, this is a part that's been talked about up and down this street for weeks. You'll play the part of a ghost. A corpse that never was. A hallucination in my brain. And who'll be your audience? I will. I, the insignificant, outmoded ham who wasn't fit to appear in your precious plays, but good enough to put you here, Ronald. Who's the better actor now, Ronald? Goodbye, Ronald. See you across the street.
Suspense. Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A. Roma, America's favorite wine. And now this is Ken Niles with a curtain call for the star of tonight's play, that perennial suspense favorite, Joseph Cotton. Joe, tonight marks your 7th appearance on Suspense in less than 3 years, making you our all-time champion guest.
No Cotton shortage on Suspense, Ken.
And no shortage of suspense when Cotton's on hand either. In appreciation of those 7 stellar performances, here's a Christmas present for you, Joe. Please accept this gift basket of Grand Estate wines from your host, Roma, America's greatest vintner.
Thank you, Ken.
And you're an outstanding host this Christmas when you serve these magnificent Grand Estate wines. For Grand Estate wines reflect the host's desire to offer only the finest. Grand Estate wines delight the most discriminating guests, whatever the occasion.
I'll remember that, Ken.
And don't forget, Grand Estate wines make ideal gifts, friendly, thoughtful gifts in perfect taste. Yes, for gift or guest, America offers no finer wines than distinguished Grand Estate wines. For the holidays, keep on hand all 5 Grand Estate California wines. When entertaining, serve medium sherry, ruby port, or golden muscatel. For gracious dining, Burgundy or Sauterne. Each limited bottling of Grand Estate wine, carefully selected by Roma, is a wine outstanding in rare taste pleasure. So this Christmas, give or serve the finest. Grand Estate wines, the crowning achievement of vintner skill.
Well put, Ken, but I must know one more thing. What about next Thursday's show?
Well, it's a double threat show with the honors going to 2 distinguished ladies. It's called Philomel Cottage. The author is England's #1 feminine mistress of the art of suspense, Agatha Christie. And our star will be the most provocative European leading lady to visit our shores in many a moon, Miss Lily Palmer.
Well, I've never missed a suspense show yet, and certainly next week sounds even more intriguing than usual. Good night.
Good night, Joe. We're all looking forward to seeing you in David O. Selznick's production, Duel in the Sun.